Nation and mining family, what's going on? What up, what up, what up? All you happy hashers, what's going on? All you awesome people, definitely drop some FAs as you're sliding in on that shizzity chat while you're smashing that lizardy like button, guys. Yo. What is going on, my dude? Man, I'm fucking jealous of you. I'm just gonna say it, dude.
It's okay.
And he knows what I'm talking about, guys. I mean, you want to tell them what I'm jealous of? A motherfucker working at a farm, dickhead. I don't get to fucking play over there, dude, motherfucker.
Hey, man.
I love you.
Just 26 petamashes.
Oh.
Just 26.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's like nothing, dude.
It's a lot.
That is a lot, dude. Oh my god. Like, how many megawatts is that?
It's like 3.
Are they at 3 megawatts now?
Working on it. There's 3 here. Like,
right.
It's not for
deployed. You would say maybe 2 megawatts or like a little under.
2. I think 2 is good rough estimate.
All right. I mean, I'm just hip shotting, guys. I have no.
Yeah,
I don't even know the farm that he's working at. I'm just jealous that he's working at a farm.
Yeah,
he gets to see all this awesome hash rate. Oh, feel the heat, the noise.
Yeah, there's like 2 containers that are like I don't even have access to them. Like they're like sealed tight hashing. So like I don't know. I couldn't really tell you exactly how much, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Just churning and burning, man.
That's awesome.
Just the container life. You know?
Like eventually, that's what we'll do.
Yeah. Containers are nice, man.
Yeah.
That's really easy. Keep everything contained.
Right.
For container.
Yeah. Do they have armed guards at the facility?
Yes, in a sense. Yeah.
In a sense, yeah. See, that's a common theme that I see with the bigger farms, is that when you get to a point where you can be heard from like at least a half a mile away, you may want to beef up some of that security. I mean, I've just got 2 ASICs. Well, I have 2 WhatsMiner M30 pluses, 2 S9s, a couple of mini Doges, and some CPU miners. And you can hear the WhatsMiners screaming from my mailbox. Just 2 of them. I'm like waiting for my man. I'm like waiting for my new neighbors to like knock on the door questioning me. Going, hey, we would like to have a fire, but all we hear is that fan noise. What the hell you got going on? And I have to figure out how to quiet all that up. I mean, I have ideas on how to do it.
I've seen like silencing like rings or whatever, like kind of like help dampen the noise. More or less like take it away completely.
See, I think my real
even throwing a filter on it actually like dampens the noise.
Right.
But most of the isn't the actual ASIC, it's that fucking power supply.
I know. So
that little bitty fan screaming for its life.
So I'm also like hoping that the certain somebody is like soon to be done with a C1 tank.
Supposed when I was talking to him after Thanksgiving, he's doing the install. So
Oh, thank God, because man, I already told him. I'm like, he's already gonna. I'm already getting it. So
right,
that's already a done deal. So
nice.
I've been just waiting for him to be, hey,
What is that
I'm ready to
name?
ship. Can you get me an address and I'll have him ship it right to my house?
I think it's a set of Corsa for Wheeling Crypto. That's the name of
Yeah,
that
it's
racing game you
a
play.
Seta
Yeah, set
Corsa
of Corsa.
Competizione.
Yeah,
And then I've been playing the new WRC game.
yeah.
Oh God, that thing is. Oh yeah. It's like the throttle modulation with my steering wheel, my pedals. Oh,
Yeah,
I mean you're doing you're doing like full throttles and you're just whapping the brake just so that you keep the engine RPM
what happened?
up so that you can just
Could
you
you
can
post
stop the
on that?
tires, put yourself into a slide and come off the brake because like that's the easiest way to power drift around a long turn in snow. You just keep the
Right.
throttle up and you keep your nose into the turn and you'll just drift around it. And yeah, it's like out of all the
Mm,
other off-road rally games, this one has actually going, hey, I know how to do this, but this is the first time a game has actually made me have to drive like this. I kind of like it.
hmm. Uh, Will and Nim would have to do that. I can't post links in chat. Sadly, I'm watching it on my stream deck, like the stream, so I can see chat, but
Yeah.
I'm not logged in.
Ah, yeah, that'll do
So
it to you.
subscriber only mode.
Right,
But I'm not
right.
logged into an account, so you can't subscribe.
Uh,
Otherwise, I would.
but what, are you looking for a link to the game itself?
Yeah, but it's probably
Just
on
look it up.
Steam, right?
Yeah, just look it up on Steam. That's where I got it. Just look up a Assetto Corsa, and it should pull up a Assetto Corsa and a Assetto Corsa Competizione. If you like off-roading games, check out WRC. It's the newest one, and yes, you like a challenge. Oh, this got you.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I saw that the Bitcoin ETFs are delayed a little
Oh
bit.
yeah. And you want to know?
Ethereum's like full ready to go. They're gonna approve Ethereum, of course. I also watched that. I don't know if you've heard about it or watched it the other day. About Ethereum like doing a lot of fraud in its earlier days, and the dude released the tapes for it.
Yep.
It's pretty wild,
And
man. It
and a
doesn't like
metallic
the
butyrin
tapes
going to
don't.
another developer to help save Ethereum.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, I didn't. Of course, none of us really knew some of that stuff
So you
because
know
it was swept under the
how
rug.
I've
But
always kind of referenced Ethereum as the scam
homie
launchpad.
recorded the homie recorded the conversations.
That is amazing that somebody recorded it. But
Like,
it's like from
wow.
day if you can track me back going pretty far back into my YouTube life, and you'll see me
For once, Mikkel's
kind
louder
of
than that.
transition. And as soon as I found out the information, I was like, Ethereum is just a scam launchpad. And everybody's like, no,
Yeah,
Ethereum's legit. And I was like, nope, it's a scam launchpad. It's a scam, and it's a launchpad for fucking more scams. It's like, and you had people championing it, and I was like, guys,
they still champion it, man.
this is a fool's take on this, dude. You are being fucking played by some like top end people.
I mean, they're still championing it. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
ETH was pre-mined too, right? Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, it was pre-mined. They had and
It fails the Howey test.
they had a
but-
release to them, that to the early adopters that nobody else could get in on.
Yeah,
So-
people were able to mine testnet coins, and the testnet coins became real coins.
Yep.
And that's how they pre-mined. So they rewarded the people that testnetted, got rewarded actual Ethereum.
Yep. And if people like also fail to realize that Ethereum is set up like a government. They have 3 branches. I mean, of course, they're going to approve some of this stuff for Ethereum. They're going to try to make Ethereum look a little bit more legitimate, but this is also going to negatively impact Ethereum's pricing.
I mean,
People don't realize the electronically traded funds allows for gambling. And futures tank when the futures released on Bitcoin, it tanked the price. You had institutional gamblers on there. That was right around the 2000, like the $20,000 Bitcoin crash. That's when the futures market got approved.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I get you.
So approving a lot of the stuff for Ethereum before Bitcoin, they're thinking that it's probably going to negatively impact the price of Bitcoin. And that should automatically negatively impact the price of Ethereum, which would admit that the what's being approved for Ethereum is going to basically tank on itself, because once the price moves down, these people get liquidated.
On the futures market, yeah.
Oh yeah, futures or spot market. They'll be either forced to buy or forced to sell.
Well, yeah. I mean, I do agree. But aren't futures...
Depending on
futures
how they're gambling it. It kind of depends on how they have their gambling set up on it. But yeah.
Because futures are technically like an IOU. You don't actually
right.
own the physical like token. Like if you use like a Bitcoin futures, you don't technically own that Bitcoin. You're buying Bitcoin at now and expecting the price to go up.
Right, and if it doesn't,
but if it goes down, you lose your IOU.
Right, and you have to pay out.
Yeah.
So it depends on how big of a cut they're taking. Depends on, how much that these futures markets could really just affect everything.
How'd you know I love pancakes?
There's some reasons why I think that we're going to be looking at prices, kind of rolling over. I don't think that we've got enough oomph to go up. I think people are going to FOMO into Ethereum, and it's going to train wreck it.
Yeah. I don't know. It was kind of interesting hearing that news though. That
yeah,
basically,
it's hard to say how it's going to really affect.
The calls don't say he committed fraud. You know what I mean? It doesn't directly say it, but it gives all of the evidence that he did without saying he did it. And apparently he's about to sue him too. So I'm curious how that's going to play out.
It's not going to affect anything because they've already been approved. ETF,
no, not the ETF, but
right.
with Metallic and everything.
Oh yeah, depending on how bad it is, man. It's in one hand, I'm looking at this going, man, this is poetic justice.
No, because someone from the government is going to go ahead and take his place. That's going to happen.
I think that you will have the power shift within its own governance to take over leadership. So they would already have to have that military, the government person already in one of the higher up governance areas that could take Vitalik's place. I don't think they're going to pull in somebody new to take his place.
It's very possible.
I know it's possible. I don't think that that's the direction. I think you would have a power vacuum that happens inside of the company. So it just depends on who's hungrier and wants to take the role. But then they're going to be on damage.
More manipulatable.
And they're gonna and they're gonna have to play damage control.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how that one plays out. But I was reading on that.
But
just like I read on ChatGPT.
Let's say this all comes
AI,
out and it's 100% factual, and all of it can be backed up, right?
Right.
I mean, that's just like like you might as well just press the doomsday button for them. Either that, they've got an occult following like none other.
Oh, they definitely do.
Yeah,
the monkeys don't play, bro.
But you got to remember, like a lot of these people, they're the same people that are going to root. You know, like if they outlawed all cryptos in their country, they're going to root for their local currency.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like how out of their loyal followers, how many are in it for the money? And if they know it's like doomsday button just got pressed, like how many of those people will just be like, yeah, I'm done. I don't believe in this. This is not the story that was told to me.
Yeah.
How many people believe that Vitalik made a pure company? How many people like don't understand when he forked the chain, he basically fucked over the miners?
I understand that.
We do from the mining perspective, because we live and breathe it. We understand when you do that, to follow you means that those blocks didn't exist anymore, and that's not how a blockchain works.
Code is long, bro.
Right.
Change the code after it was already running.
And it had nothing to do with Ethereum. Ethereum's code ran perfectly. It was the DAO that had the issue with their code and had like some weird like.
Cake is a lie. It is a lie.
Like, God, how did it go? Like they had like some brother and sibling, like like mother and sibling coding into the DAO, and the hacker pushed it into the secondary coding, and it just waited for 30 days. Vitalik Buterin had 30 days to figure out how to unlock that code, and there was nothing wrong on the Ethereum side. So
I didn't listen to you, Tech Man. I'm sorry. I didn't get into friend coin. That's okay. But yeah, I hear it. You know, just like OpenAI CEO got fired, or got
heard a little something on that.
Resigned.
Right. I heard that he left the company, and that was all that I know.
And then his co person who was going to become CEO left like a couple hours later. He bounced. He bounced too. He said, "Oh, I'm out." Yeah, that was pretty interesting. I was reading on Reddit last night, dude. It was probably like midnight, and that's when I seen it, and I was like, "What? He just got fired? Like, what happened? Like, who's in control of the AI now? Like, I don't like this." This is not where
Oh
I want
yeah.
to be.
What kind of
Uh,
hostile takeover did we just witness, right?
well, there was an article that got posted, and they were linking it to his sister outed him on Twitter that he was sleeping in her bed and like doing things, and like she outed him on Twitter and like tagged him, and it was like and like the post was from like months and months ago, and it was just sitting on Twitter, and so like supposedly that's the rumor. The post isn't there anymore. It's been removed, but now he's been removed from the company, or he resigned from the company. So I wonder what happened. Now I'm like extremely curious what happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
And
I thought it
the
was
meme the meme
pretty
that I keep
intense.
seeing all the time. It's like the year is like 2025, and the scientists like at the rate that we're going, we're going to run out of conspiracy theories by 2030.
Yeah, man. Chump change made it like a. Oh my gosh. Ever good? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here.
Chump change this morning on his live stream made a good point because he carried around a backpack that would he could drop at the servers for that would like destroy the AI if it got out of control. He carried around like a nuclear bag basically to go take to the data center in case it got out of control. And Trump on the stream this morning he goes, "So who has the bag now?" And I was like, "Oh, that's a good point. Who has the device to take down the AI when it decides to go rogue?" No one.
Bro,
That's
we're
the
going to
answer.
have
No one.
they
They're
like
gonna let it go rogue.
bro, we're going to have Skynet, bro. We
Yeah, it's
don't want
freaking wild.
Skynet, guys. Skynet's bad. If you guys do not know Skynet, the company already exists. This is bad already.
The answer is nobody, right? Nobody has the
But
bag.
you
They destroyed the bag.
you guys got to know that, you know, like Skynet and Terminators, you know, these are possibilities here, guys. It all started with AI. They made AI a while back, and within God, what was it, like 8 or 9 days? The two different
It's
AIs
everywhere.
that started communicating, they made their own language, started speeding up their language set on it, and within 3 days after that, they wanted to kill all humans.
Yeah.
They looked at us as an issue.
We're a wild variable. That's the problem.
Like, as much as humanity
In
is
a world
awesome,
of ones and zeros, we are a two. You know what I mean? And two is a bad variable. They ain't wrong. It's facts, Oz. And they're not wrong. We are the problem. Yeah, in a world of
and when
zeros
there's
and
no
ones,
problem,
we're
don't
twos.
worry, we're here for the rescue. We're going to create a new problem.
There's even a few threes out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the threes are in government.
I am legend, and they won't try to keep us indoors more like floors. Yeah. Basically, give everybody cancer. An advanced form of cancer that turns you into a zombie. Yep. COVID.
Or it just turns you into like some like brain dead thing that just attacks things like a wild dog.
Bassals.
Yeah. Well, that'll get you to eat somebody.
We don't really hear about much about that stuff anymore. That stuff was wild.
Right. Especially when the Florida man ate somebody while on bath salts. It's like, what the hell is that stuff?
I ain't gonna lie. I seen the video. It's pretty morbid.
I don't get
Had
it.
robots kill the threats. Yeah, basically, man. Basically. Equal kill. I don't know. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with ChatGPT, though. Nothing against females, but a female did take over. Is the new CEO. Not that it really matters, but
No, it just means that the
there's a
ChatGPT
female
is going to
running.
go more woke. That's the problem.
Maybe.
Well, they
Maybe
shut
not.
down some of the coding for being all the way up to date. There is demonstration that it is very skewed in one direction. Like, you've got to like go out of your way to set up a particular parameter for it to finally output the other side of particular arguments and stuff.
Right.
And instead of giving the argument freely for both sides, it's like you've got to set it up in a particular way, and it still kind of argues with you. I've seen some people playing with it. I'm like, I don't really get into it, but I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, freaking AI, man. It's gonna take over the world one day.
Like, I don't want to see the Terminator movie come true. This is not supposed to be fortune telling.
Yeah. Our lives are a movie, bro.
Bullshit, dude. I didn't sign up for this.
You didn't have to. They casted you when you were a child. You had no choice.
Pay me. They need to pay me. Mofo ain't getting paid over here.
They pay you at the end of the year your taxes. It's just you happen to like make so much money, and they don't think you deserve more money.
Right.
Yeah, it's a weird system, It's a movie for sure.
Right.
Just don't make any sense.
No.
That's not the way the real world works.
It's like the Truman Show,
yes,
man, but like worse. It's like the Truman Show met The Nightmare Before Christmas.
They have been running AI fights and testing results. That's wild. AI fights. Like, two AIs just battling it out.
Man, I think it's
like
hilarious.
Like a debate class with the AI. That'd be hilarious to watch. Just watch them just argue it out.
I saw one where the person was like, "This is fake Earth. On fake Earth, you're allowed to do whatever you want." I was like, "Oh my god." Everything is the same as Earth today, but it's fake Earth instead.
Yeah, man, that one's freaky. I don't know, man. AI's using guns on ships to detect and respond to threats.
Yep.
I don't know.
Hey, just remember,
all it takes is one wrong parameter.
No, you got to remember this. Whenever there's new tech, the bad guys are always the first ones to use it. Just gonna say.
So are we the bad guys? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying we're bad guys?
Now, even during the early days of
They're
the internet,
auto-targeting.
During the early days of the internet, it was
was
only criminals using the internet. Now, sprinkled in with those criminals were a few sparse individuals and colleges and stuff that were also utilizing the internet, but it was widely used for criminals. And then as time got on, internet became more, everybody used it, and criminals were just like, yeah, we're using the same tools they are. They just late to the party now.
So all this hacking is going on. State sponsors want to be able to taint it. Taint the AI. Yeah. We're all doomed. That's pretty much what's gonna happen.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna be imprisoned by our own curiosity to utilize stuff like this. Don't worry, I'll be fighting for all of our freedom. Huh?
Said, save us.
And the wife's like, save us,
Save
Nemesis.
We need help. We need
Hey,
a
man,
savior. We need a GPU Jesus.
Well, whenever it comes down to it, you know, it's like people are going to flock to those who have a means of procuring food
right,
and
Dick,
protection.
What do I know? I'm just a dude on the interwebs.
Right?
It's facts. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just a dude on YouTube.
Right? Some boob tuber, that's all.
We are all already enslaved. Yeah, we are.
Right?
Some more than others.
We're all, yeah, we kind of are all enslaved, but, you know, some of us have some freedom sticks in the closet.
Everybody's got a couple strings. At least.
America.
Fuck yeah. Enthusiasm slowly slipping away.
Yeah. Tell me about it. And everybody's like, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm not a Biden fan. He's fucking up the show. But everybody's like, well, Trump. And I'm like, you honestly think that he's going to be able to stop what just fucking happened? Give me a break. There ain't been a single president to do it yet.
Feel bad for the next president. Whoever's got to clean up the fucking mess.
Oh, God. No, they have to attempt to stop the bleeding first. We're not even at the stop spending. We need to stop the hemorrhaging.
What's up, John Jermaine?
Like the more we hemorrhage money, the more they're gonna print it, and the more that our dollars are worthless. And I mean, it's great for Bitcoin, right? It's great for Bitcoin, horrible for the people.
Yep.
Especially for a lot of people out there that are not educated enough to hold on to assets that the government can't inflate away from them. A lot of people that have not lived through the Depression.
Bitcoin, that's right, man.
And I'm just old enough that my grandmother would, you know, lived through the Depression. I mean, she was younger, but she still lived through it. Same thing with my grandfather.
Yeah, I don't have any family members that lived through it.
Right, and it's different to learn what they did in order to survive. You know, having a garden in the backyard to help offset some of your groceries, standard. You know, and people sitting there, and anytime they had a couple of dollars, they would buy some gold, buy some silver. These are things that these are depression proof. Whenever you hit a depression, bad money chases good money. So people start flocking into the good money. And that starts a run on the currency because everybody's trying to sell.
Right.
It's like, imagine if China dumped, let's say, 15% of their bonds back into the market. Bro, America would be screwed the next day.
It do be facts.
I mean, it's great. That like again, it'd be great for us mining people, mining community in this space because, man, that would cause crypto to shoot up like a rocket.
That would-
We'd be like, oh my god, I can live off of this, man. I have a 580, man, from back in the day, man. That's paying my mortgage right now.
Well, not anymore because they're taking away support for the 580s.
Right?
All Polaris
But you still
cars
have
want
you still
support.
have the third party still, but full support.
Yeah,
on
you still
there.
like the ROC drivers are the only ones that'll
Right.
save you.
But it's not like it won't work. They're just not doing any optimization for gaming updates
Rolling
for it.
releases.
Yeah. It's like if there's like something critical that they find, they'll still do those updates. Like there's still kind of support for my my GTX 550 Ti 1 gigabyte. Bro, that thing is archaic at this point, And I don't have driver support going modern, but it's still
Right.
I have enough driver support. I can download the latest ones and it pretty much works.
Right.
Am I optimized anymore? Hell no, dude. There's no more optimizations for my card to go any faster, but it's a great test piece. But for mining wise,
Right.
I don't think I think AMD is still kind of the same way, especially in the Linux community. You'll always have basic functionality with Vega and the 580 series or the 500 series for Polaris.
I mean, yeah.
So, I mean, Polaris and Vega aren't completely dead. I wonder how much Vega is sitting in like data centers. So it's like, how long are they going to
Probably not a lot. Probably not a lot anymore. Yeah, everybody's kind of switched over to NVIDIA. The compute was better.
Right. I mean, but
And they could score
the
them for
Vegas
cheaper.
had a particular advantage, though, which was the HBM memory.
Yeah, but it was HBM1. OG.
Depending on
HBM.
what series. I mean, the Vega 7s, that was HBM2.
The Radeon 7s.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different architecture, though.
That's still the Vega lineup.
Mm,
It's still Vega.
it
Still underneath
is
the
still
Vega
Vega.
nomenclature.
It's still a Vega.
Oh. So, it's saddening to see the death of GPUs. And it's like, I know I haven't even been mining on GPUs, dude. I mean, I still like overclocking. I mean, I still love fiddling with the stuff. I'm thinking about getting an LN2 pot so that I can actually start doing hash drags like I've been like fucking talking about forever doing.
Years.
I know. I'm gonna as soon as I kind of get caught up from building out my toolbox, because I need to update I need to expand my toolbox a little bit for the new tools that I've gotten. So as soon as I recover from that, I will get the LN2 pot. That will be the next thing I grab.
recover from this.
Right. Because what I'm about to do is like just south of like $6,000.
Fucking Snap-on truck, man. It'll get you every time.
No, Macco, man, it's Macco.
Just as bad.
I got hit by Snap-on's direct competitor.
Dang.
But I've
Oh,
had
Macco.
I've had my main toolbox for like 20 some odd years,
Right.
and
These tools have been well loved.
right,
used.
the box is in great condition.
Oh, yeah, the boxes usually last a long time.
Oh my god, yeah. And with like
I
some of
mean,
the
you
tools
don't do
that
a
I've
lot. You just open and shut it.
Right.
It
And
gets the
they've
least,
got
like,
like the good slide
abuse.
rails on there, so like each one of my drawers can handle like
Did a
250
Mac go toolbox?
pounds. Yeah, my Mac. And
Yeah.
I need to get the side cabinet, and I'm gonna get the hutch. I've been wanting to do that, and what's weird, what's kind of fucked up with my box versus like Snap-on, the way that Snap-on mounts their boxes on, I wouldn't need to have the hutch.
Right, I get you.
The way that Matco does it is I would have to buy this adapter plate for like $400.
Jeez.
Yeah, to hang my box without the hutch. So it's like, do I sit there and go, you know what? Let me save the $500, $400 or $500 on the bracket, and let me just go ahead and buy the hutch instead. Because I'm going to buy the hutch at some point in time, no matter what.
Yeah.
So, but it expands my storage capacity by like a lot. And then I'll even have like storage capacity to like above my toolbox too, be able to put stuff on top of the toolbox if I have to.
Right.
And I'm not losing my like workbench down below. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, I lost all my toolbox workspace.
Oh my gosh.
But as a mechanic, I it's like I do all right. Excuse me.
Jeez. The car was booking it.
Huh?
I said that car was booking it. Just getting it. Yeah.
It's just they're just trying to remind you of home. That's all.
No, it's Saturday night.
Right?
They're like, don't worry, we do Saturday night races here too.
Right. I know that they I know once a year they do at the border cash days.
Yep. I'm not far away. Well, a couple hours. Down near Galveston area.
Oh. I know where that's
Up further from the coast though. The coast is probably
I've been out to Galveston Island, so I actually know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been to Galveston quite a bit.
Only been there once, like twice, maybe twice. We go there twice, babe?
About an hour or so from the water. Well, not like super close, but
I thought we
up
went
a little
twice.
higher. That's where I used to go when I was a kid for vacation. Because that's the closest beach when you live in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. If you guys have any questions, though, post them in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's right. Because I am beat.
Heck yeah, dude. It's been a long week for me, for sure. I just had like a buddy of mine sit there, come over to the shop, and he's like, I only want my man to work on it. I'm like, oh great. He's like, I got 100 spokes in the back. I was like, hell no, dude. He's got a 79 Pontiac Bonneville, dude.
Dang.
Bro, big old boat, dude. Put 100 spoke on it, man. And they're real. They're knockoffs. They've got the knockoff like adapter I
No
had to put
problem.
onto the hub and everything.
Huh.
Yours is a special tool that you sit there and you whack it with a mallet, dude.
Yep, spins it off.
Yeah, I was like, oh
They're
my god.
reverse threaded because of the way the tires rotate.
It actually doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
They've
Well, they usually
proven
are.
that.
They're usually reverse. They're usually
Yeah.
reverse threaded. Yeah. It's wild. No, I've never been a big fan of those. Personally, I always feel like that's all that's holding your tire on is.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, man.
He's putting on these big old boat too, man. I go to put the first adapter onto this hub, and I go to zip him down with the lug nuts that he had on the vehicle. And I'm like, before I get any further, let's see if this rim makes contact, because like the adapter's got like these gear cuts in it, and it matches up with the rim that also has gear cuts in it. That's how the rim stops from moving, and the front nut's just basically pushing it into the gear set.
Right.
And I go to put it on there, and I give it a spin, and I don't see the rotor move. So I put my hand behind it, and I'm like, oh, I can get my hand in between the gear set, and I got it pushed on there. I'm like, oh, these lug nuts are too tall. I get a hold of them, and I'm like, bro, we need nuts, just not these nuts.
Not these. I need brand new ones.
I need
They're a little
shallow
shorter.
one. And he's like, which ones? And I'm like, the ones that would originally came with the vehicle. The ones that you can see the lug nuts, you can see the stud coming through the nut. And this way it gets the fuck out of the way.
There's a little ball on top.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be the acorn bulge nuts, dude. No.
Mm-hmm.
Those are too tall.
It's a typical. It's on there.
And these are like Kelsey Haynes like fake knockoff rims too. And he's like, man, these are fakies. I'm like, I know, these aren't the real deal. I'm like, you get real deal ones, and those ones are like $1,500 a pop. Nice. That's baller status. Nice.
It's baller status.
He's like, yeah, I still spent a lot for it. I'm like, yeah, you probably spent like what, $1,200 for the set? And he's like, about that. And I'm like, yeah, I bet.
That's ridiculous.
He's like, this is why you work on my car, dude, because you like know what you're dealing with.
That's wild.
And I did it without putting any wheel weights, without putting the tap-on wheel weights. I put stickies on it so the front of the rim looks nice. Just for them, dude. I was like, I go out of my way and do it this way. I got you.
Nice. That's right. I'll smash the like button. We greatly appreciate it. Oh, don't forget. Okay, yeah, I forgot.
He's like, he totally forgot. Sorry.
I did totally forget.
Like, damn it, thanks for reminding him. You're the man. You reminded him. Woo!
Yeah, thank you.
Now we all get busy, that's for sure.
That's facts. Thanks, buddy. I know that you know that I'm busy. I appreciate it. Thank you for reminding me because I would have definitely forgotten had you not said anything. So I appreciate it. Especially while I'm like right here in front of a computer.
Like, I can do it right now, can't you?
Let's do it. I can just do it right now.
Let's get it out of the way. Like, damn it, if I let
Right
this go
now,
another
get it
moment,
done.
I'm gonna relax and forget. I'm gonna eat another ramen and it'd be like, yeah, that was gone. I threw
was
that
that doing?
idea out with the package. If you know, you know. Oh, G-Man was the reason why he remembered too. Came in there playing Fortnite.
I got it. Though I don't have Discord on this on my Steam Deck, so I'll do it on my phone in a second.
Don't.
But I know where to find it, so I'll just grab the link since I'm off here.
Man,
No,
are
we'll
you sad that you didn't wait just a little bit on getting your Steam Deck now?
A little bit. I'm a little sad. I could have A, gotten it for cheaper, or B, gotten the OLED.
Right, dude? Oh.
I had a better screen. But it's okay. I don't mind my Steam Deck. There's not much wrong with it, you know.
I know. They work just fine. Doesn't matter what generation you really got on there.
Mm-hmm. I had mine locked up on me the other day though. It just froze up, wouldn't do shit. I had to hard reboot it, and then it was like verifying installation. I was like, oh my gosh, please don't do this. But it was fine. It's probably because I was laying in bed and I was watching TV basically on my Steam Deck. Because the TV in my hotel wasn't working, and I gave up. I was like, I'm tired. Fuck it. So I was watching it on my Steam Deck, and I fell asleep with the Steam Deck on. I woke up and it was barely hanging on, and it was super hot because the blanket had been covering it. I'm glad I didn't knock it on the floor or anything. Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. If you break something on the Steam Deck, I fix it. It's got you covered.
Yep, they have parts.
Hell yeah. They got them all, dude. I was kind of surprised at how
You
much
seen the new
parts.
Steam Decks? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. That's what we were just talking about, Tech Man. The OLED. That's nice. If you get it before this batch sells out, you get the red buttons, which looks really nice. It's a clean look. And they add the vents that the transparent backplates have.
Yep.
They add those natively in the new backplate because even they were like, oh, clearly this is an issue. We'll fix that real fast. But yeah, I did.
And I was looking at
So
that.
that's what I was telling you, man. That's what I was telling you the other day, Tech Man, because you were like, I should get one. And I was like, just wait until the 16th when they release the OLED. I said you get the OLED, or you can just get the first gen and just get it for cheaper. While supplies last, because once the first gens are gone, they're gone. They're not making more.
Right. which
They're
means
all
that
going to be
mine
OLEDs.
becomes collectible. Maybe.
Yeah. Yours is like first gen. I was in. Yours is batch 2.
Yep.
The one you have. I was on the one I have now is batch 4. So mine's 2 versions older than the one you have, or newer. Sorry. There's not much difference, other than
No,
like
no,
the
like
inside
it's
of
like
the
small little
back plate.
configurations on it, but yeah, they're practically the same going in.
Yeah.
They like
The only
redesigned the
difference
cooler
is,
for it and stuff.
yeah, that's
but
the only thing that really is the difference is the cooler and like the metal plate that helps force
and
the
I'm considering
air
like
around.
getting that that cooler update for mine.
Oh, like mine has.
Yeah, they make one that that's for mine. That's basically yours. So I get
Right
the
on.
updated cooler, so it'll actually run better.
And I don't have any issues with mine. Mine doesn't really get that hot. I mean, it gets warm. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
oh
Mine
yeah, you
gets
can't
mine
really
gets
see it
warm.
because the.
Like mine gets warm also, and it's like you can hear the fan
Yeah.
like kind of ripping on it a little bit.
It's this piece right here. This cover
Yep.
that forces the
Where
air through
your
the SSD and
fan,
everything.
like your fan orientation is different from mine.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, these holes right here are there, and then there's the ones that are right here on the new one that
Yep.
are that cut off for the fan, so the fan actually breathes fresh air instead of stagnant stale air. It's inside the case.
Yeah, the earlier editions, like I think they were like flipped over.
Like the fan was upside down.
Yeah.
That's terrible, man.
That's why
It's
I think
breathing
that's
the hot air.
I don't remember if mine was like if I could see the squirrel cage on it. 'Cause if I could see the
You
squirrel
should be able
cage on it,
to.
like, let me go grab mine. I'm now
It's-
curious.
it's
I don't
just that
remember
side
now. It's
piece.
been a hot minute.
Because Chibian's playing Fortnite. Nice. Yeah, the fan should be in the same spot. It's the metal case like shield next to it. You don't have. You just have that little piece of foil that you peel back or whatever.
Oh no,
My
mine
model
is
my
different
model
from
is not
yours.
like that. Oh, it is. Yeah. Different fan.
Told ya.
Yeah, and see your little foil you peel back from the side over there? Like that's not a thing on.
This is the battery.
Yeah. Oh, the foil on the other side?
Yeah, the foily is underneath this.
Yeah, yeah. Mine does not have that foil situation. There's like an extra metal cover. It's not the same.
Right?
But yeah, that was the only thing different because I was watching videos of how to do it, and they're all like, "Remove the foil," and I was like, look at it, and I was like,
I don't have that.
Like that. $679 for the limited one, but that's with the 500 gig SSD that's with it.
Something like that.
It's
It's
semi
like
worth it.
specced out balls to the wall.
It's somewhat worth it. I would still recommend getting like a terabyte hard drive. That's what I did. I'm running a terabyte. Oh, it's 1 terabyte. Nah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. And the case, yeah, mine comes with the case too. It's natural.
Yeah, I got a
But the 1 terabyte is definitely worth it. It has
I got like a
upgraded memory
500
too.
gigabyte as the micro SD card.
Yeah, I got a 500 gig SD card and a 1 terabyte drive. But I bought mine separately. Like with I bought the base model Steam Deck, and I did the upgrades myself.
Right.
I think all in all, I think I spent around 420 bucks,
Now, did
430
you
bucks.
utilize the additional M.2 slot to the slot in for memory for the expanding it?
No,
Or no?
no, I used the original drive.
Oh, so you just updated the original drive itself?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Because there's no additional slot for like hard drive. There is an M2, like an M-SATA slot, but it's where your drive is. There's no secondary slot, just the one.
Okay. I didn't go rooting around on the board. I just saw the one. I was like, I've seen a few people testing it, and I'm like, are they firing everything up and having
Through
a
SD
GPU attached to it?
SD card. Booting an SD.
Right. That makes sense.
'Cause you
That
can-
makes sense.
You can do it in BIOS. Yeah, because the 64 gig version, like the eMMC one, is actually like a 64 gig hard drive,
Nice.
which is why I was very confused because they're like, it's 64 gigs of eMMC, and I was like, there's a hard drive here. It's not eMMC. It's not embedded. It's not embedded memory. Yeah.
It's the standard they're using.
Yeah. But I just upgraded that for a terabyte and reflashed onto the drive, which is really easy to do. It's like stupid simple.
Yeah, I had
But if you
originally
buy
gotten
the
the
1
wrong.
terabyte,
I
you
got
don't
the
have to do
wrong
any of that.
one for the Steam Deck, and it was not happy. It saw it, but it just saw it as like open memory. Like I put just like a memory card into it, and it wouldn't let me put the storage on. It wouldn't let me put the OS and read from it. It was like, it was weird.
Interesting.
I did some research on it. It was like it was before anybody had a specific category of these are the ones that work with the Steam Deck.
Yeah, I just looked up which one works with Steam Deck.
Yeah. I'll have to do that
And
now.
it was a time. It's like Time something. Is the brand. But it even has like a picture of the Steam Deck on it. It's way faster than the original too.
Nice.
It loads up in about half the time. Which is saying a lot because SteamOS takes a long time to freaking load.
Oh my god, yeah, and it's even worse on mine. It's like I put it down and I can go take a poop, and by the time I get
yours
done,
takes a
it'll
while.
be just finished.
You know,
It's like, oh my god.
upgrading to the new drive helps.
Yeah, I've even heard like updating my fan on it could help too. Updating the cooler helps.
Yeah, I played New World on it the other day for about 2 hours or so. And I mean, it was warm, but like never hindered the gameplay. Like it kept going.
Right.
But it was definitely warm, but the fact that it didn't diminish the gameplay and knows that it was doing its job. So. Man.
Man, if I and it's like with Tech Bango and 679 for the limited one, man, it's like for me, just a little bit more. And you're talking the VR headset.
Yeah.
You're willing to fork out that. It's like, you've already got a Steam Deck. It's like, it's 900 for the whole VR's headset system.
Jeez.
And that's both hand controllers, the headset, and I think 2 of the sensors, for the room sensors.
This prawn is free though. Terrible.
So I mean, that's just
Downright
kind of
terrible.
how I kind of look at it, I guess. You know, it's like, man, I've already got the Steam Deck. It's like I'd love to do like some like VR racing with a headset and be able to actually turn my head. Oh,
It's
yeah.
terrible.
that'd be so awesome to be able to turn my head and actually have visual cues of what's going on, especially if I'm
You're
like,
looking in the mirror.
right, well, looking in the mirror, or if I'm doing an off-road game and I get the car sideways, I can actually have a visual reference of how sideways am I actually getting in the turn and make an adjustment. It's just like more data. The more that, like, if you're doing a simulation game, the more data that you can give your body to simulate the experience, the better you're going to perform.
Yeah. Closer to the real thing it is too.
Yeah. So I'm not going to go all out. I've seen people with $10,000 setups, full actuators. Oh yeah.
The non-moving treadmill.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too for the people who are doing the walking games.
We're doing first-person shooters. And
Yeah.
you can like run.
Oh yeah. Like, you can
Crazy
get nuts with it. Doesn't matter what style of game you got.
Yeah.
I mean, my simulation habit is I'm a little over $400 in. And I'd like to get a shifter. And I have paddle shifters on my steering wheel, but like, I do vintage racing, and they did not come equipped with paddle shifters. Some had sequentials, and some had an actual gated gearbox. Oh. How well is the Steam Deck as a PC?
Good.
Yeah, snappy.
I use it in desktop mode all the time.
Yeah, I
That's what I'm
find that
using
it's
right
pretty
now.
snappy actually in desktop mode. Bless you. It's.
Thank you.
I think it would be better if you're gonna use it in desktop mode, to have the dock for it and be able to have like a wireless mouse and keyboard for it. See, I didn't do that. Yeah. And I found it like kind of a little cumbersome, but then when I came home and tried it with my keyboard and mouse, I was like, all right, I get this. I can deal with this.
Yeah. You can plug them into your TV, and you can even or a monitor, and it'll pop up the option for you. If you want to just stop using your Steam Deck screen and basically turning it into a console,
Yeah.
or if you want to like extend your screen or mirror your screen, it gives you the option, which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I have the hub for mine. Like, I went to JSOX, and they have
Man's
the
like,
same
replace
hub.
my i5
like-
laptop with it.
I
Are
mean,
you using Linux?
that's better than an i5.
That would
Yeah,
be the only
'cause
thing. It's like,
Steam
are you
Deck
using
uses
Linux? Right. If you're cool with Linux, then sure. You could.
And it does have like Proton installed, so like a lot of Windows exe files will run
Right.
native. Like it's already pretty much built in. I've launched quite a few Windows things that are like I didn't download it as an exe, and I can just launch it, and it knows what to do with it.
Right, which
So
that aspect makes it a little bit more usable for people, for sure.
it makes it more user friendly for people because in like native Linux, that's not like normal. You have to download and install Proton and Wine. Not really Wine. People don't really use Wine anymore, but Proton's the big one.
What's the hash rate on yours?
I haven't tried hashing mine.
He's failed us, people.
I haven't tried to hash it.
You gotta do that. We need numbers. Don't have to do it for long. Let it go through a heat cycle and see where it settles out when it gets up to temp.
Alright. Do you know that you can? I downloaded Zelcore Wallet on it to see if it would work. It worked perfectly and opened right up. It's kind of cool.
Nice, nice.
I removed it because I don't want a wallet on there, but I was just kind of curious if it would open and load natively.
Hell
and
yeah,
I was like,
right.
All right, cool. It's cool. You can even open like Bitcoin QT wallet. You can run a node on here.
100%.
And
it's native.
Yeah.
It'll run natively in Linux.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Right.
Pretty nice.
So, Tech Man, you got to make that decision if you want to run Linux exclusively, then. As a daily drive.
Yeah, you don't even have to do it exclusively. I was dual booting Windows on mine for a hot minute.
Right, yeah, because you can put it onto like your SD card or something like that, and just like bounce back and forth. You just lose your functionality of the Steam Deck for certain things, from what I understand. Like not everything works.
If you boot it to Windows 11, it'll be.
Oh, it works. That's the
works
key. Okay.
Right out of the box. Yeah.
Nice.
Right out of the box.
A lot of the other people were putting in Windows 10 onto it because it's like a little bit more lightweight.
It's a little lighter, yeah. But you have to install some of the extra drivers for like touchscreen and things like that.
Right.
But there's like a full-on document on Steam Deck's website of like how to install Windows. Like they now tell you how to install Windows.
Nice.
And Windows 11 works great. I was using it until the SD card corrupted because it was a fake SD card. It was not 1 terabyte. It was 8 gigabytes layered over. Yeah. So
where'd you get
after I got in Amazon.
Oh.
Yep. After I was done installing Windows 11, I went to go download something else, and there was not enough room, and it was like blue screen, and I was like, "What?" And then I open up the SD card on my computer, and it's only 8 gigabytes. It's not even a terabyte anymore. And I was like, "Okay." So I flashed it, and I was like, "I'll just reformat it." Just 8. And I was like, "You sons of bitches."
I remember back in the day,
I messaged the people. I was like, "Hey, this SD card is not actually 1 terabyte. Like it's 8 gigabytes. It corrupted on me." I was like, "This is terrible." And I was like, "Can I get another one to replace this? It's actually working." And they didn't even respond to me. They just credited me the money. That was it. They didn't even respond. They already knew that. They were like, "Oh shit."
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Stupid.
poopy.
But yeah, you can definitely do it, Tiffany. And it works. And Windows 11 is free, so you don't have to pay for licenses. It is worth it. Supposedly in upcoming updates, they're gonna allow you to actually dual boot, like from the same operating system, like natively. I don't ever like suggest that, because if you lose one, it's likely you'll lose the other. So I keep mine separate. Have to figure out money. Yeah. Well, you figure it out, buddy. Let us know whenever you get one. If you get one. Though you can buy an OG Steam Deck for way cheaper right now. And get a 1 terabyte drive and be in the same boat for way less money. Like I said, I spent around 400 and something bucks. And I have a 1 terabyte drive and a dock and an upgraded backplate. So the choice is yours. Choose wisely.
So we are definitely over that 1 hour mark, fellas. So if you guys don't have any other comments or questions, we're gonna head up out of here. Is anybody else streaming after us or streaming right now?
Jumping them around right now. The whole Misfit gang. They're all there. You got Hawk, DJ, Geek, King, Max, and John.
I have the redirect set up.
Nice. FA Picture Badell, that's right. See them
Hell
FAs in chat.
We need tons of FAs in that Chizzity chat, fellas. Give us all those FAs. Because DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome. Yo.
Yo.
Drop those FAs in the Chizzity chat, guys. Come on. While you're doing that, smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, especially if you made it this far. Shit.
I agree. And if you stick around and head over to the Misfits, make sure you tell them where you're coming from.
Right?
We'd greatly appreciate it.
DCA Raid!
Yes, sir.
You guys know what to do. And with that being said, you got anything else?
Nope.
Nope. All right, I think we're going to sign out right here, fellas. Thank you all for being here. With that being said, peace out, stay savage, and we'll see you on the next one. Yo.
Thanks, guys.